Minagoya be namakota macha NAKON'I'A techina.
Amba washte. N'Akoni'I'A. Nemi'at Theresa. We keep building our word list. This, because we have the different, we have the noun and then we have the prepositions, the adjectives, the articles or the demonstratives. Today I have quite a bit of demonstratives that I want to share. I started out doing demonstratives, but then it got carried on. So I'm not going to call it a demonstrative day, but we've got like already, and, bads, be, give me, go away, words like that that will help you build your sentence. These are words that will go into your sentence, in the middle of your sentence, as add-ons. Like if you're going to say ne mazapa ne, this phone here, I'm telling you. And these are words that you can use to add on into your sentences after you figure out what your nouns are and how your sentence is going to start. So let's get right on into these here. The first word is NAKON'I'A. Say it again. Or we can say NAKON'I'A. And that is to repeat. If someone is telling you something and you haven't heard it, NAKON'I'A, you can tell them. Or Ia. Say it. Ia. Much Ia. Say your name. Say it. Here's another one. Iagu. Iagu. And what I'm doing is I'm taking. No. Iag. I'm sorry. Yeah, Iag. It's like you're saying it. Jecha Iaga. This is what they said. They're saying it. Jecha Iaga. That's what they said. They're saying it. That is what they said. Then, we've done this before. Iodanga, to sit down, or ian ianga. Ianga. It's to sit down here, to sit down on top this. That's what that translates to. Or you may say en ianga. That's how you say it. En ina yanga. And I'm telling you to sit over here on top of this. En ianga. Come and sit on this. And it's like to sit down, but it's just translated different. It's just a different way of saying sit down. And then when I say kun iodanga, I'm telling you to sit down there. Kun iodang. Sit down there. If you remember from our other words, kun is down, so kun iodang. Sit down there. Inaji. Inaji. How did I spell that? It's a J or an I. Inaji. And that's to stop. Your kids running around. Inaj! Tell your children to stop. Now here's your take. Iyak-u. I jumped ahead, and that's to take something. And then omijiag. Omijiag. Jedueha. Omijiagawo. Who is that? Tell me. It's tell me. Omijiag. Tell me. Dokina. Omijiag. Where are you going? Tell me. I was trying to think of sentences. Jen. 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 Then. It's then. No, that's not right. That I didn't use my sentence. Jen. Chtaniha ade Hochnachia bi oda natka chen iwindurka ayahas iya. My father drank lots of coffee. Then he went to the bathroom all night. Ne. Ne. Ne owakma. This is a pen. Ne owakma. This. This. Nenwapa. Nenwapa, your parents tells you. Nenwapa. Wait here. Nenwapa. And if you're not sure about, sometimes I'm not really sure about how I say these. I don't use them often enough in my day-to-day. So like I said in the past, like if you go to the Fort Qu'Appelle Tribal Council, not all of them are on here, but some of them you will find on there. And that will help. I'm pretty sure this is where I got this from. Wait here. Nenwa'apa. Wakta. That's one of my favorites. Wakta. And that one is watch out. You know, say you're walking across the room with a hot pot of hot water or a hot pot of soup and your children are running away. Wakta! You can tell them, watch out. Samia, go away. Another one a lot of the young teenagers use right now. Well, I don't have teenagers quite yet, but Shesnokya. I know that. Shesnokya. I know that. Oh, that's you know. Shesnokwa, you know. Sorry, Snokwa. Amogia je nitawa. That car, does it belong to you? Je, that. And that's just easy to spell. It's just and that's that. Je amogia nitawa. That car, is it yours? Je chen. Je chen. You ever hear the older people talking? Je chen. It's that way. Yeah, it's that way. Je chen. Jechi then. Jechi then. I'm sorry. Jechi jen. Jechi jen. And that means Jechi jen. Jen. Jechi jen is there. It's spelled just like that. Jechi or jen, and that is there. Jen, jechi, there. Opawa tutanga jechi chaniska oda opawa tunkt. At that big store over there, I'm going to buy lots of cigarettes. This is a good one. You probably heard this. Nakoda, N'I'A, and it's in the future. It means something in the future is going to happen. Like ade. No, I can't. That's not a good one. Never mind. And you can. There's another way that it's spelt like this here. It's almost the same, but they just have it together in that spelling, and it means the same thing. It means into the future. Tagoda. I'm not saying it. Wait. Nakoda. Togoda, meaning before. And now again we have iag. It's kind of like take, but it's to get. If you'll notice, some of the words like bispizan refers to not only the mice, but also to the gophers and to the rats, and then also the bugs. I think wamnu husk is the for the bugs, but if you're going to say a bed bug, wamnu huska naska is a bed bug. So they just add on, like they use the same word pretty much.
Yeah,
We
you have to really be careful with what you say, because you could be saying something different.
mak'u, mak'u. You're gonna give it to me. Give me mak'u. And these ones here, these words, the verbs. This is a verb. This can be It can be conjugated into more. Give me, you give, I give, you give, they give, we give, they all give. Dukdam'ia, sam'ia. Dukdam'ia. Remember, my mom used to tell me this all the time. Dukdam'ia or sam'ia. If you remember, ia means to go. So, oops, sorry. Dukdam, go someplace else. Go away. Dukdam'ia or sam'ia. Hukta taganshkara. We got called that. We got told that quite a bit as well. And that is hukta tagan shkada. Hukta, get off the way. Tagan, and play. Go play outside. Hukta tagan shkada. Wana tida akna. Wana tida akna. Usually after you tell them to go play outside, this is what you tell them. Go home now. Wana tida akna. Akna. It's when you send them outside and they're trying to come back inside. That's when you, sorry, I spelled my wana wrong. Talking too much. Go home now. So you can tell all your neighboring kids when you've had them too much on the trampoline. Tankia, tankia. It means to be great. Tankia. And that means to be great. Great spirit. Great water. Big coffee. Yuha. This is another verb that you can conjugate like the mak'u. And verb is to have. Yuha. If I'm going to say I have, again, I put in front of it. Owokma sabam nuha. I have a black pen. Owakma to yuha. She has a blue pen. Nen. Nen. Nen ninka. This is where I am. Nen. Here.
That's another one I hear quite a bit.
Nen. Nen iudang. Sit here. Dona ya chinga hai. Dona ya chinga hai. Meaning, yeah, remember now, this is, I'm asking you. And because it starts with a D and ends with a question marker, you know it's a question, right? Dona ya chinga hai. How many do you want? See this? Yeah, I'm asking you, making it you. How many do you want? Dona ya chinga hai. How many do you want? Donag. As dona, donag. And that is how many? Dona ya ching, donag. How many? Now, I always get this asked. This is always one of the questions that I usually get asked is like, how do you say I or how do you say you? So I've included this in here, and I is always mia. When you're talking about yourself, you say me, mia, I, mia. And that is I. Then if I'm going to talk about you, nia, nia. That's you, nia. Nia Nina Hochnachia Bidaya Yanka. You drink coffee, really good. Nia. Should have told Corey that. Nia. And that is you.
How do you say guzzle?
Mia, Nia. Mia, Nia. Now this was one of my favorites. Nakoish. I don't know. Nakoish. That was always my answer if they asked me something. Nakoish. I don't know. Now how you knew before? Well, now you don't know. And it's don't know. I don't know. I was going to put N-O, but that's the wrong no. I don't know. Snoquaish. I don't know. Wanaha. 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 Nachyabi. No. Hujun. Just give me a second. Huju bini nakt. Wanaha. I'm going to Regina. Are you ready? Wanaha. Are you ready? Oh, I'm sorry. No, it does not. It's not. Are you ready? It's already. I am already going to Regina. Already. Wanaha. Yeah, that's right. Wanaha. Already. Wana. Hayakanashten. Wana. Okma to be. Okshuya. Oh, this morning, the bus is coming already. The school bus is coming already. I did say, Okma. Okay, well, let's move on. I'm talking too much about, but Wanaha, it's already. Ish. Ochnach yabi jiu pawatukt. Ish ya ukta. I'm going to go buy a coffee. Are you coming? Are you coming? And are you coming? Washteshi or Dayashi. Washteshi or Dayashi. Washteshi. You know, washte, if you remember, washte means good. So, washteshi or Dayashi. And as well, you know, Daya means good as well. So, Dayashi or wasteshi, they would mean bad. Adding the SI is making it a negative. So instead of being washte, they are bad. Washteshish. Washteshish. Je. And that is to be. Je. Nen-u or nechi-u? Nen-u. Nen-u or nechi-u. And that is come here. Nen-u, nechi-u. And here's another one that has two. This is someone knocks on your door. You can say tin-u or timahen-u. Tin-u or timahen-u. And that is come in. Somebody knocks on your door. Tin-u, timahen-u. Ashkan-ia. Ashkan-ia. And that is a distant past. I was trying to think of a sentence that I was going to tell you. My son went to Regina last week, but never mind. But it's the distant past. I think that's probably referred to as when, if you listen to the some of the stories, especially some of the stories in that book that we use, there's a lot. You'll see this a lot in the older stories when they're telling the oral stories, the oral history. Probably, I would say. Je nuha. Jenuha. Hochnachyabi. Jenuha. Do you have that coffee? Do you have? It's a question. Jenuha. And it's do you have? The N, instead of yuha, to have, I'm making it that. Do you have? Nuha. Instead of yuha, you have nuha. You have. Now, I've got two words to say this. If the women would tell you not to cry, they would say cheyash, cheyash, cheyash. That's how the females would say it, cheyash. But if I was a man and I was going to tell you not to cry, cheyashiwo, I would tell you, cheyashiwo. That's what a man would tell you. And that's what a male would say. Us, the women, we would say cheyashi. The men, cheyashiwo. And then, again, these are some of the words that I used to hear lots of when I was a kid. Zhei-chush, zhei-chush. I remember one of the elders saying, what did they say? That child thought that was not his name because they used to tell him that all the time. Don't do that. Zhe-chen-i-chush. Zhe-chen-i-chush. Don't do that. These are just like stuff that I thought like, these are like, as a parent, you tell your kids like, these are some of the things that I use daily. So I thought, these are some of the things that maybe you'd like to use as well. Another one, intushi. You ever notice somebody spills milk or somebody makes a mess of the bathroom or, you ask someone who didn't, it wasn't me, but they were the only ones in there. You know that it was them. Like, intushi, don't lie. Okay, that wasn't a good one. The kitchen or the fridge. Don't lie. Intushi. Oh, this is what you guys are doing right now. Hochnach yabi oda yatka. And it's spelled like that. You may spell it every way you want. Yatka. And that is drinking. Everyone is drinking coffee right now. That is to be drinking. Yatka. Mnakta. Mnakta, as if you remember, now the M, I'm saying I'm doing something right. Mnakta. I'm going. I am going. Mnakta. I am going. I am going. Who should be nakt? I am going to Regina. My daya. This is a good one when someone asks you, "Dokanya'u," then you can say, "Madaya." I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Could translate to a different thing, all different, but it means that you're good. You're good. Wanuch. Wanuch. That's a good one. I like the way that sounds. Of course, you don't have to be, I'm kind of really saying the F. The F, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying F. The H, the glottery. Wanuch. See? Wanuch. You don't need to say it that. Wanuch. And it means, yeah. Wanuch. And it's if. If. Wanuch. Oh, this one here. It's not a hot day today, so nobody should be like this. Huh? It's chawi. Chawi. It's stink. Chawi. Chawi.
You have to really be careful with that one too. That sounds like moon.
Yeah, but it's the way. See, that's why I made sure I put this, because it's not Howie, it's Howie. Huh? That's why I made sure to put the sign, because if you spell it like this here, it's going to mean moon. So you make sure you put your stop to make sure that it's glotterized. Glotterized. Chawi. Chawi. It's to be stink. Ah, Nina Chawi, they tell you.
You're wounding somebody. You're wounding somebody, that's why it's stink.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, I remember when we were younger. Emini Sudam Natkan. Oh yes. Let's go drink some of that alcohol. Remember all these crazy kids? Akida. Then their old ladies would say, Akida, when we were doing that. Huh? Look at them. Akid. Akida. And that's to look at. Remember when we were younger. When I was younger, like I was very fortunate to have like a lot of people that spoke Nakoda, and you know, we used to go over to my aunts and my grandmothers, and we used to have this aunt that really used to, Sunny Akida, like you know how the older people talk, like they really emphasize their Nakoda when they talk, because to speak like that, like then it was, they put emphasis on the words, so it brought the you know, you hear the speakers, a lot of speakers say that language has a life, and they gave it life with the way they emphasize the words. Like you don't go, oh, akid, you know, oh, akida, like that would, how the older people would, they really put expression when they spoke the language. They really emphasized on every words, and when madaya, see, you say madaya, like I'm good, like you make a emphasis on the second syllable, madaya, like I'm good. So when you speak Nakoda, I know I don't use those emphasis. I try, but we'll go wana, wana, wana. That means now. Wana yodankt, wana ima yodankt. I'm going to sit down now. Now. I'm going to be careful how I use this word. On. It means on. Cha agan iodanga. Go sit on that chair.
Cup on the table.
Yeah. The iinjuna cha iinjuna owodabi je agan. I was going to say to put it. I couldn't say to put it. Like put that cup on that table. Now, tagadu or tagan. Tagadu or tagan. Like inside, this is outside. This is out. Tagadu or tagan, that is out. Another one, gakia, gakia, over there, gakia. Sometimes it's just used just like that, gakia. Your mother would say, you know, go over there, gakia. It means over there. Now, this word here, this one's really for sure. Wanangash. And I notice in all of the stories, they talk about our relatives and they'll say Wanangash. And that is like the past, long past. Wanagash. Maskuya. Long time ago I was sweet. Just kidding. I didn't know. Gichuni, to quit or be finished. Gichuni. And that is to be finished or to quit. Finished or to quit. Gichuni. Sten. Sten. You notice if you also as well, if you do a lot of reading, sten, it means like then. Hochnachya bi mak'o sten. Chishmuyab kishkarinum ish ijahi. Pour me coffee, then put 2 sugar in and stir it for me. Giving commands. That's it. Oh, I guess that's our. I thought I had one more. That went quickly. Well, I hope these help you. These are, like I said, these are a lot of these are articles or demonstratives, I believe they're called, and these go into your sentence. They're just add-ons that go after your noun and before your verb at the end of the sentence. These are just add-ons to help you build your sentences with the word lists that we have provided for you. Okay, this afternoon I've prepared a little bit of dialogue for you. Like, you know, like let's say someone's coming to visit, so I'm going to read some of the dialogue. I'm not going to tell you any English. I'm going to say it all in Nakoda, but I'm going to give you some answers. Oh no, maybe I better say some English, but I will give you some answers. So let's pretend all of a sudden we're sitting down in the kitchen and, oh, somebody, you open up the door and you see your friend standing there. Amba washte, dayawi chimnaga, dokanya u, or dokanya shka. And if you're a man, you would say dokanya u ha. If you're a woman, you would say dokanya shka ha. Okay, after they're asking you how you're doing, you can say dayawa u. Or if you're not doing bad, if you're not doing well, you can say sijawa u. Then, you know, let's say that you had a bad night, you know, you didn't, pamayaza, you know, I had a headache, or huhu mayaza, my bone ached all night, you know. Hayaza mashtimesh, nina mastusta, you know, I didn't sleep all night, I'm really tired today. Imaduka, you know, if you're not feeling good, if you're hungry, imaduka. Then you can tell them to come inside your home, invite them into your home, ten-u, or timahed u, nen iodang, or cha agan iodang, you can tell them, or jeche iodang, you can tell them as well. Daguchiaching, do you want anything? And if you're a man, daguchiachinga ha. Wachbe, hochnachyabi, miniskuya yaching. Now you've been offered something to drink, you can say, miniskuya waching, I'll have some juice, or hochnachyabi waching, yes, I'll have some coffee. Wachbe waching, mini waching. You can answer the whatever you're offered. Or you can say, hiya, dagunich waching. No, I don't want anything. And they give you something, pinamaya. And then say you're going to visit a relative and you don't know who this relative is that came into the room. Nedwehe. If you're a man, you'll say nedwehe. If you're a woman, you'll just say nedwe. Nemiade. Or maybe it's your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, nemi akush. Or if you're your older brother and you're a woman, you'll say nemi timnon, or nemi sunga. And if you're if it's your older, if it's a man answering, then you'll say nemi sunga, or nemi sunga. The female and the male say it both the same. If you'll notice, ni chuida ha, Theresa. Fall day like today, and you're asking your guest, are you cold? Ni chuida ha, ni choza ha. Are you cold? Are you warm? They're asking you if you're cold or warm. Machuida. Here, makada. No, yes, I'm cold. No, I'm hot. Machoza. No, I'm warm. Oh, and then you notice the time, and it's, you know, getting around lunchtime. Wanawi oda ha, induka ha. You know, it's dinner time now. Are you hungry? Well, you've just been asked if you're hungry now. Imaduka. Yes, I'm hungry. Or here, impia, wanawa woda. No, thank you, I ate already. Awoda be en iudanga wo. Mashtinja wahambia huabi inch no ha. Adahaya ayachinga ha. I'm telling her to come and sit down and to sit at the kitchen table. I have some rabbit soup and some bannock here, and I'm asking her, do you want some of it? Wachinga. Mi chungshi. Ja gaha. Yo gapti shkoba ish kishkana ku. Wodawo. Nihinkna ish. Dagui chanu ha. Mihinkna ambanen huhujubina yakta. Daguchan. Pewa tu tangaja yakt. Odam nu hashish. Paris Perena uzinkni ishmnuha. Duka tano yukbambi gagusha tano Taspahim nuhahesh. Achtani haknikt. And what I told you is that he is going to the big store in Regina. Although I don't have a lot of groceries. I have potatoes, I have carrots, and I have tomatoes. But I don't have any hamburger meat. I don't have any bacon. I don't have any oranges. He's gonna come home. My husband. He's gonna come home this evening. Ni impiha. My guest asks me if I'm full. I will tell them, Mishinja wahambi nina daya. Yes, that rabbit soup was very good. Mastinja wahambi nina daya. Tagano yas. Chaniska wachinga. Let's go outside. I want to have a cigarette. Mishwaji wachinga. Wanamasdusta. Chtani mashtimesh. Chaniska wanak nushta. I'm finished my smoke now. Wana tidi waknakt. Nina daya ya'u. Akawichim nagingta. Hahebi washtayuha. And then that will wrap up. We can go on and on like with this dialogue. You know, there's so many different answers that you can have throughout the day. These are just little. You know, I put them into sentences for you, just to help you have a, I guess, different groups of sentences, how they're put together. You can see how they're put together. I hope that helped. I hope you can put some sentences together this week, and we'll see you next week. Panamaya.
Minagoya be namakota jemacha NAKON'I'A techina.